really the idea that it's a man who has the capabilities and the ability to bring violence, but he doesn't. Bring it to somebody's front door when necessary. And this is the reality that we live in. It is a very disciplined martial arts that comes along with the whole lifestyle, the whole idea that we can get to a place where we can get hit with the storm, the wind, and the rain and still continue to persevere. Well, not only that, but he wants to, him and some of the guys he works with, I guess, they want to. Do I look comfortable like this, or maybe like this? I didn't see you there. My name is Mike Akiona, 51 years old. I know I don't look it, but it's true. I've been doing jiu-jitsu for 19 years now, recent black belt, and I've also been going to Anchor Church for, 96, 30 years now. I grew up thinking that I knew how to fight, but in reality, I didn't. I had the sneak up and sucker punch, or I also had the windmill attack. Yeah, you put a guy in here.
This move's just for the camera. Woo.
My name is Isaac Moore. I was interning at this church, Anchor Church, and my mentor happened to be Uncle Mike, and something that came up was that he does jiu-jitsu. I just showed up for mentorship, but also to learn some jiu-jitsu, and I got beat up a lot, and Uncle Mike had the idea of, why don't we do the same for more people?
But I know meeting in groups like this and the fact that we're all filled with the Spirit, this is an encouragement to all of us to get stronger, push us out of our comfort zones, that we all can grow. So it's basically grappling with the gospel, but also grappling with other guys. And we're talking about the whole idea of the responsibilities of being a provider, a protector, and a priest. And jiu-jitsu just correlates so well with our Christian walk. Know how to handle yourselves, protect those around you, your family, and your friends.
Something, right? So carrying your cross is not just putting on the outside on Sundays, putting on the outside tonight here on Monday nights. It's about every time and your whole genuineness in your entire heart that God can see, more so than everyone else. Basically, what I want to share today.
Amen.
All right, guys, let's roll.
Chee-hoo.
I'm not talking to you? Am I not talking to you? No.
In jiu-jitsu, you realize like, oh, this person can be 30 pounds lighter than me, a whole foot shorter, and they will wrap me up into a pretzel, and I will feel like the most emasculated man on the planet. And it could be like a 13-year-old kid, but if they're better at jiu-jitsu, you're kind of not really standing a chance.
You show up and you realize you really don't know anything when you step on the mat against someone who's been doing it for even 3 months longer than you.
With chemo, I gotta make sure you're in the way, Justin. I was gonna try to push him over. He's so big and so heavy.
This guy's been pretty good. He's been pretty squirty lately. He's been finally listening to what we've been saying.
So my name's Braden, I'm 26. I've been doing jiu-jitsu on and off for the last 2 years.
My name is Kimo. Been doing jiu-jitsu for about 5 solid years. I got into it because of MMA. I was the smaller of my weight class, so I ended up competing at 200, and the guys smoked me. That mindset of getting better, staying healthy, it just keeps going on and on. It just echoes through your whole life. What you do every day in the sport, walking around, work, everything.
It's a high testosterone activity, and that's why I enjoy it.
Corey brought me here. He pins me down every Friday night. I go to his house and we cuddle. Whoa!
My husband is into jiu-jitsu, and then I somehow got roped in. Yeah, I highly recommend. We need more women here. She's my sister, and so I kind of got dragged into it unwillingly. But I think it's been good for my confidence.
Currently a brown belt, and I'm 23 years old. I started jiu-jitsu out in elementary school. I would highly recommend jiu-jitsu for anybody. Everybody can do something. Everybody's on the equal level of playing field, and that's why I love the sport.
Anything worth doing is difficult. And this, as you can see, is very difficult.
I got nothing else to add.
He just wants to roll.
Yeah, I've been watching him. I get on him.
Hey, stop pulling.
Huh?
Hey, stop pulling the clothes.
There's definitely days where you wake up the next morning after jiu-jitsu and your neck is just so fried and you don't even know if you can look to your left or your right.
With jiu-jitsu, some challenges, definitely injuries, getting hurt, the whole wrestling with the whole idea that I'd rather be sitting on the couch eating Haagen-Dazs cuddled up next to my wife instead of rolling around on the floor with other sweaty men.
My name is Luke. I've been off and on like 3 years. And I usually get destroyed by Corey every Monday night.
My name's Corey. Been doing it for about 7 years. What's the question? Jiu-jitsu is everything. It's everything, man. It's life and death.
I feel like it makes me a better man every time I'm on the mat. So you can't really lose, even though I lose every time to this guy.
Let's start to be a wimp. Really, I just wanted the character development. And I want a black belt so bad. And yeah, you just find things about yourself you never thought was possible.
The most significant way jiu-jitsu has impacted me is probably fighting spirit. It's just a lovely way to go through life because it always knocks you down. It always has you in the armbar. You feel like you can't escape going your way. Excuse me. And you just find a way through. And that's a really good reason to roll and go to church. They go together hand in hand more than people realize. What's the question? Sometimes your muscles burn. Oh! Sometimes your back gets taken. I forgot the question. What was it? It's about choosing growth and not giving up. Dude, that was killer. Bro, that was legit. That was legit.
When you start training on martial arts, it can be intimidating and you feel overwhelmed and out of place. Kind of like our walk with Christ.
Submission isn't a bad thing. Sometimes submission leads you to deeper understanding and learning. And for me, my relationship with my family, with God, has come from being humbled on the mat.
You make some of the closest friends you'll ever have. There's a level of trust that is built in the community that when you train together, trying to basically practice killing each other, you become very, very good friends. And that's been the reality of my life. Some of my closest friends is the guys that I've done jiu-jitsu with for years.
Let's give it a try. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Stop being a wuss and just start training. I don't know what else we got.